Should you date your friend's ex? Is it okay to date your friend's ex? Alright, so today we'll be answering this very pertinent question. I'm very sure you've heard of the famous guy code or girl code. Alright, and what does that really even mean? And is it a code that must always be respected?
But what's this guy talking about? Isn't it the famous guy or girl code that everybody knows? I mean, that's old news now, man. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody knows that, man.
It's not as obvious as you think, man. Chill. I encourage you to stay and watch to the end to really understand what this really means. Of course, we would like to know what your thoughts are on the question. So feel free to drop them in the comments. And hit the like button that is right below there. And also press subscribe if you are new here. Have you done that? Awesome. Okay, let's get to business. Should you date your friend's ex? The simple answer to this question is no and yes, with emphasis on the no. Why the emphasis on the no? Generally, it is advisable to stay clear of your friend's ex. That is where the famous, guy code or girl code comes from. But why? Why should you stay clear of your friend's ex? That for the simple reason that could likely ruin your friendship. If you really value your friendship, then it is preferable, it's advisable to look elsewhere. Let's consider a scenario. Let's say there is a guy named John, and he has his very good friend called Mark. So John is dating this girl, and then for some reason they end up breaking up. When you break up with someone, it is preferable to keep a healthy distance. All right. So as a result of that, John stays clear of his ex, in order to be able to heal so as to really move on. So what happens if Mark starts dating John's ex? John and Mark are close, but then since Mark is dating his ex, that means that John will likely most at times have to come in contact with his ex, and that could really be awkward for him. It's not going to be healthy for him, to be able to really move on. Okay, so as a result, John may then decide to completely withdraw, okay, because the environment is not healthy for him. And same too for his ex. It's really an awkward situation, and it's preferable to avoid that. But then there is even a more serious issue. John may see that as a betrayal. John may feel betrayed.
Comment tu peux faire ça, gars? Comment tu peux me faire ça, mon frère? Comment tu peux me faire ça? Parmi tous les gars dans le monde, c'est seulement elle que tu as vue, mon frère. C'est seulement elle que tu as vue. Comment tu peux me faire ça? Non, là où notre soir pour ces gars, c'est fini entre nous, c'est fini. Ne me parle même plus, pardon.
You see, that's exactly what happens when you go after your friend's ex. N'est-ce pas, quand vous parlez, vous dites non, c'est rien, je maîtrise. On verra. Voilà le résultat, non? Continuez à faire ça. Vous allez voir, vous allez regretter. Anyway, back to business. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is because of Mark that the relationship had to end. Maybe it is because of, Mark that things didn't work out well. Or worse still, maybe Mark and John's ex were cheating on him behind his back. One never knows, and all these ideas could run through his mind, and he will feel betrayed, and as a result, that's it for your friendship. So if you really do value your friendship, then it is preferable to stay clear of the ex. Now let's consider the yes, and the yes is the exception to the rule. Okay, this one is on very rare occasions. Now it is possible that God may be leading you to date your friend's ex. God may be leading you to pursue your friend's ex. In this case, there's one thing that is very important: timing. The timing matters a lot. All right. I mean, you are not just going to get together with your friend's ex, 1 week after, or 2 weeks after, or even a month after the breakup. Okay, the timing matters a lot. If it is to happen at that time, that is just immediately after the breakup, then that is definitely something suspicious. Okay, it is definitely something suspicious, and like I said, your friend will see that as a betrayal. So what then is the good timing for this? The good timing is when you are certain that your friend has moved on from when you're certain that your friend has moved on from his or her ex. All right. Well, your friend may have really been in a new relationship, or maybe your friend is really like emotionally stable and okay, your friend has really healed. When you have that certainty, then that is when you can go ahead. But before you do that, you need to have a conversation with your friend. Okay, you need to have a conversation with your friend to make sure that they are okay with you dating their ex. Because as you know, some people will not be able to handle that even though they have moved on. Some people may find it awkward. Some people may prefer to put their exes completely away from their lives. Okay, and so they would rather not have to still deal with them. So you need to talk with your friend to make sure that they are okay with it. So when you have this conversation, there are two possibilities. All right, either your friend is okay with it, in which case, good for you, you can go ahead and pursue the ex, or your friend may not be okay with it. In this case, you also have two choices. Okay, if you want to maintain your friendship, you can choose to completely let go of your feelings and find someone else, or in that case you will definitely have to just sacrifice your friendship and pursue and go ahead and pursue the ex. Well, in the hopes that maybe your friend is going to come back, in the hopes that maybe your friend is going to turn around and you can restore your friendship. So, but generally, besides this exceptional case, generally it is preferable to stay clear of your friend's ex. And then one last thing, I want you to think about this. What if you were the one? Try to put yourself in your friend's shoes, for instance. If you were the one who was in the relationship and you had to break up, would you be okay with your friend getting together with your ex? Would you be okay with that? I mean, there's this famous cliche that do unto others what you want them to do unto you. All right. So if you wouldn't be okay with it, then you shouldn't do the same thing to someone else. All right. Because the truth is that there is a very low chance that you'll be okay with it. I mean, you may think at the moment that you'll be okay with it because obviously at the moment you are on the side of the friend wants to date the ex. But the truth is that if you found yourself in the same situation, it is very likely that you wouldn't find it funny. All right. So, as a general rule, it is better to stay clear of your friend's ex. But again, this is not really a black and white something. All right. So, would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about this? Is it okay to date your friend's ex? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to as well like this video and share with your friends. There are many people who need to learn about this. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, best tech remains your best bet.